Good afternoon, it's Jan from Twink Stamping. I'm an independent UK demonstrator. Thank you for coming along today. Today I thought I'd share with you this card that I've made. Beautiful colours. I love the pale papaya. It looks almost like a peachy colour. Doesn't show quite so well as on the camera, but no, it looks a bit pale papaya. No, in the actual real life it's very peachy and I love it. I've used several different products to make this card. I have used the freebies, the beautifully penned DSP that you can earn for free from our Sale-A-Bration. With every £45 you spend, you can choose an item from the Sale-A-Bration catalogue. These are the papers, lovely papers, fabulous for free, fabulous for free. You get, I believe you get 12 pieces of paper, and I believe there are 3 of each design. Okay, so that's that. I have also used the Delicate Dahlias for the sentiment, which is thank you kindly. I have used the Tasteful Textile, because if you can see that's embossed. Tasteful Textile embossing folder. The Encircled in Beauty is actually this stamp that I'm using, this die that I'm using. Encircled in Beauty dies, which is the pale papaya one there. I've used a circle punch to punch myself out a circle to fit inside that. What else have I used? Oh, the label is from the Pierced Blooms set of dies, and it's here. Okay, so that's that. Other than that, that's it. I used the pale papaya and the soft succulent blended pens, stamping blends to colour my flower, and that's about it. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this together. I love how soft it looks, very delicate, very delicate. Okay, you're going to need a base card that measures normal 14.8 centimetres by 21 centimetres, scored at 10.5 centimetres. A lot of people actually round that up. I might do that one day, but it's just what I've been used to. Okay, so that's your base card. Going to need a piece of basic white, and this measures 12.5 by 8.5. That's going to be embossed. You're going to need one of your die cuts, one of your circles, and one of your labels. Okay, so first of all I am going to emboss this isn't going to take very long, thankfully, so you won't have to listen to me for too long. So I'm going to grab my picture. It's getting quite old and tatty now. I should be due a new one soon. Pop it in with my embossing plate. That's it. Very nice. Really nice, tasteful textures. I don't know if I explained that. Tasteful textile embossing folder. I always want to say tasteful textures. It's not. It's tasteful textile embossing folder. 3D embossing folder. Okay, so I'm tidying up as I go along. I was talking to somebody yesterday. It infuriates me sometimes that I do tidy up as I go along, because sometimes when I've been playing and something goes wrong, I have to get it all out again. So really what I should do is just leave it there until I've actually finished. So now I'm just going to take a seat and I am going to colour in one of the sets of flowers. I'm going to do this hopefully quite quickly. I hope you can see. Yeah, you should be able to see me. I found out something yesterday from a young lady called Chris, who informed us that whilst we've all been struggling to pull the lids off these pens, they actually do come off very easy by just pressing down on the 3 dots. Just press on the 3 dots, it slides off. Did you know that? Because I certainly didn't. Well, I do now. Right, I'm just going to colour in what I can on these little, I don't even know what they're called, these little sprigs here. That's in soft succulent. Love these papers that they keep bringing out that we can colour. Nice and quick. Lovely and quick. Whoops. I'm going to use the soft succulent now. Actually, I'm going to use the darker one first and just go over where the picture shows that you use the darker areas, the shaded areas. I'm just adding bits in. So I'm not a colourist. I just go with the flow, put it where I want it and get it done. The reason I'm actually doing, I should explain really, shouldn't I? I'm doing my video and the time now is, let's have a look, 5 to 6 on Monday evening. Now, many of you know I don't stay out in my studio sort of beyond 5 o'clock because I've been out here all day, so I kind of go in and get my husband's and my dinner, and that's it. I don't bother coming out here again until the next day. But I needed to get my video done today because I was out all day. Yes, I had a class all day Saturday. I have a class all day tomorrow, and I was out all day yesterday. So today I had to come out here and come up with something to video for my weekly YouTube video. And I knew that I had to get it all done and dusted today. So I've just been indoors, said to the hubby, we'll have our dinner a little bit late. He's fine with that. I'm fine with that. So that I could get the video done out of the way, then it's all uploaded and ready and I can enjoy my class tomorrow, because if I was to leave it, I'd be thinking the whole time I was in class that I'd be having to do the video for Wednesday. Now I don't have to worry because I'm doing it now. Goodness me, I don't half waffle. So, how has everybody been? I'm a bit disappointed with the weather, I must admit. Getting sick and tired of rain, and boy has it rained. You know, say I think the last week when I was on my video, I was saying that I felt sorry for the people that are being flooded, and it's still going on. Climate change is definitely a real thing, isn't it? Because this year, you know, when you look around the world, everything is, everybody seems to be having odd weather. Yes. Oh, I'm going to have to watch what I'm doing here, because I'm like, just chop something off. I hope I've been in view. I'm not being too fussy. I'm not brilliant at fussy cutting. I'm looking forward to my class tomorrow. I love to see everybody. Of course, by the time you hear this, the class would have been finished, done and gone. It's very windy outside too. It was I had quite a lovely day yesterday. I met up with a lot of crafty ladies. We're from we're actually called the Fairies team. We are under Kim Fee of Simply Fairies. That's our upline, and we got together yesterday and had shoebox swap, which meant you had to come up with, there was 8 of us yesterday, so you had to make, or not make, you had to make a sample and then come up with you had to come up with a sample and make it, and then you cut and prep all the materials that 7 people will need to do the swap. And what happens is everybody passes their box with all their swaps in to be made to their right, and that person then starts to make the product, make the card, should I say. So when you come away at the end, you've got 7 fabulous different designs for you to take away. It's lovely, and it was lovely. We didn't stop talking. We ate lots of cake, thanks to one of the ladies who made a gorgeous lemon drizzle cake. And it was just lovely getting back together, having some sort of normality. You know, I know there are still people out there suffering with COVID. Unfortunately, I think COVID's going to be with us for a very long time. So, you know, I'm sort of resign myself to the fact now I'm virtually back to normal with my life. I do still wear a mask in supermarkets and crowded shops and things, because the vendors like us to do so. So just obeying the rules. Anyway, enough waffle. So all it is now is me actually putting the card together. So I would mat and layer this and then pop these together. So let's get our glue. I'm waiting for my husband. He has a 3D printer, and I asked him to design me something to pop my glue in when I'm not using it, so that I don't have to constantly keep banging it to try and get the glue to the top. And he has come up with something pretty good where you can pop your glue in, your glue pot in, and it doesn't, don't have to have the lid on. It will just stand, and it will press against something inside the pot so that the glue doesn't come out, so it's not all gunky inside the pot. So I'm just waiting for him to do me a couple more samples for me to test out. I do love it, you know, he's really clever. He comes up with lots of lovely ideas. Or he will, you know, I also asked him for something else, which is designed for me, which I'll show you in a minute. Because I like to do albums and 3D projects and things where you're covering chipboard. And I don't know about you, but when I'm covering chipboard, I quite often cut it at the edges, and the where the two meet, I leave a gap, and it looks awful. So I asked him to devise something for me to help me get that straight, and he has. So I will show you that in a minute. Anyway, stop waffling. I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and I'm using my own ink pad. I like to use a different ink pad to do my stamping when I'm embossing. I've got a wee bit of ink on there. Don't want that there in case I transfer it over. Should stand up for this. Okay, so I'm going to pop this down. Hopefully it's straight. I look miles away from the camera today. That is perfect. So I'm just going to dip it into my clear embossing powder. I don't take any notice of the number anymore because it's the wrong one, because now Stampin' Up sell the embossing powders as a pack. I believe it's white, black and clear embossing powder, or gold. I can't remember. I'm not going to say, but I do know that the white is now white, clear and black, I believe, are just a pack that you can buy together. I'm just going to go and heat this up. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry if it makes a lot of noise. That's that done. Looks lovely. I love them heat embossed. I think they're so much better heat embossed. That's if you're going to do it black. So that has gone on flat. That has gone on flat. My label I'm putting on with dimensionals on the back to raise it up. I'll just let you know while I'm doing this that the catalogue now is available. It's not a winter one. Well, it is the winter one, but it's not called. It's called the mini catalogue, and it runs from the 3rd of August to. Let me just quickly look. I should know this, shouldn't I? I just don't retain these things. Here they are. That's the Sale-A-Bration and the mini catalogue, and it's July to December 2021. All the products are now available for you to purchase online or via the catalogues. If you don't have a UK demonstrator and you would like a copy of the catalogue, please do let me know. I'd be quite happy to send you one. Okay, I'm popping this off the page. Maybe I want it just slightly up a bit, sort of central to that. See, that is why I put glue on the back, so that I'm able to pick it up and move it, because I don't like it. That's it. And then all I'm going to do is pop a tiny bit of glue, decide where I'm going to pop that. Maybe that way. I think I like it that way, so I pop a bit of glue here. There. Whoops. Isn't that pretty? I thought that was lovely. That looks a bit drunk. Don't seem to be able to get that right. Maybe I've stamped it a little bit drunk. You get the picture anyway. Now, of course, I cannot do a card without putting some Wink of Stare in it. So let's pop some on here. Oh, this one's juicy. very juicy. Brings out the colour of the pens that you use, makes them a bit more vibrant. It's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So that's it. I suppose you could, if you wanted to, pop some rhinestones. So I think I might. Because I've got these beautiful ones, haven't I? They're the Genial Gems. I do like these. As you can see, there's not an awful lot left in my packet. That kind of finishes it off, doesn't it? I don't want it level. There we go. So there you have it. That is my card today. What a really nice, quick, elegant card. I think it's lovely. But then I would, because I'm biased. But but it's a very simple, clean card, and I think what makes it is that this beautiful die. I missed these in the catalogue. It wasn't till I saw somebody else using it that I thought, my word, they are pretty. And I'm not normally a fussy sort of crafter, but I really love that. And I love the gold. I love gold. Love gold. I think that's very pretty. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is my card for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I haven't waffled on too much. Like I say, the catalogues are now available for you to purchase from. All my contact details are down below, with my online shop details also. My blog, if you'd care to look at my blog, you will see lots of other posts that I've done that might give you a bit more inspiration. But other than that, it's thank you for stopping by today. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, so there you have it. I hope you all have a nice evening, and I'll speak to you again next week. Bye-bye now.